Good day and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. I'm Jesse Jackson Kaureitha, your host for today. And now for your latest on the hit list. FNB Women's Super League champions Charleroi Magic will miss the chance to play in the CAF Women's Champions League preliminary competition as they missed the registration deadline. The FNB Women's Super League, which they won, only concluded after the CAF deadline. The club made attempts to engage CAF to consider them, but the request was denied. This news has shattered the hopes and dreams of players who were hoping to be scouted. In a statement, the club explained that the closing date for the registration for the CAF tournament was 31st May, and it is common knowledge that the Women's Super League finished a month later. Magic player Lovisa Mulunga said they were looking forward to yet another opportunity for themselves. Namibian professional footballer Peter Shasha Shalulile, who plies his trade for Mamelodi Sundowns, prophesies a good season for his club. Known as a workhorse by those who know and play football with him, the 29-year-old Shalulile spoke to Mamelodi Sundowns TV recently and stated that the upcoming season, kicking off on 4th August, will be about hard work and winning trophies. The talisman, who scored 12 goals for Sundowns last season, won the Golden Boot accolade and secured 3 consecutive league championships in a row with the club. Not only he humbles himself by working hard, but is also a devoted Christian. In his interview, he credited the Lord for his ability to work hard and said the season's successes would be made possible by him. Shalulile and his team are currently on pre-season tour in the Netherlands, where they are playing friendly matches. The Namibia Ice and Inline Hockey Association celebrated a great day yesterday as the national women's team secured a bronze medal at the European Championship in Charleroi, Belgium. Namibia convincingly beat Italy 4-0 in the third-place playoff, making the most of the country's special invitation to the European showpiece. Goals by Daniela Droberstein, Lezen Coetzee, Anja Bosklap, and Jana Leidenbach ensured Namibia a comfortable win, while goalkeeper Brigitte Justensen kept a clean sheet at the other end. The Namibians had earlier achieved wins against Finland, which was 9-5, and Great Britain, which was 16-1, while losing to Spain 1-9 to make the quarterfinal, where they eliminated Belgium 9-2. However, they were stopped 2-0 by France in a tight semi-final earlier yesterday. The Namibia junior men also concluded on a good note, winning their 5th place playoff match against Finland. That score was 7-4. The junior Walvis Bay Salt Eagles, 139 all out in 49.5 overs, had a tough time yesterday against Tanzania in Dar es Salaam. The hosts faced the Namibian team at the Dar es Salaam Chimkanya field, where they were bowled out for 33 runs in 19 overs, resulting in 106-run victories for Namibia. Jack Brazil, and that is Morris Karada, did most of the damage, taking 7 wickets for 27 runs in 6 overs as they bowled out Tanzania. This is the Namibian second match against Tanzania, but the first of their attempt to qualify for the 2024 One-Day World Cup in Sri Lanka. It is indeed one of those days where they were hoping to do well. For Tanzania, Sheikh Bashir did the most damage, 3 wickets for 5 runs in 10 overs. The Spotlight is up next after the break. Stay tuned. The spotlight this week is on African Stars, who are on preseason match at the weekend. They beat a team that is Commerce NDF. But Stars also news came in that they will be playing against the Zambian team Dynamos in the preliminary round of the CAF Champions League. Let us hear what Coach Meron Bakera had to say, courtesy of the club's media team.
Yeah, I think the objective of the exercise was reached, just to get the boys have that conditioning match under them. That's why we played the practice match, and you could see yes, we conditioned them. Now getting into the tactical part of the game, the game fitness part of the game, the speed of thoughts, the cohesion. With these games, that's where we get such things, and you could see themselves how they conducted themselves. One should be really happy, and I think there are a lot.
Our Tuesday edition of Golden Oldies is up next, but first let us go for another break.
Stock up on mega deals this month at WB. Get 10 kilogram top score maize for $119.99. 3 kilogram Polana elbows or macaroni for $79.99. 1 liter Clover Ultra milk for $20.99. 3 times Fanta 2 liter for $50. And Huggies diapers value packs for $174.99. See all our specials online at www.voermanbrock.com. We care.
Our golden oldies for this week is Paulus Natangwe Ambunda, who was born on 6 August 1980. He is a Namibian boxer who participated in the 2004 Summer Olympics. As a professional, he held the W Bantamweight title in 2013 and twice the IBO Bantamweight title in 2015 and in 2018. Ambunda won a silver medal at a flyweight at the 2004 All-Africa Games in Abuja, Nigeria. At the 2004 Summer Olympics, he was stopped in the quarterfinals of the flyweight 51K division by Germany's eventual bronze medal winner Rastamozla Rahimov. Ambunda the WBA bantamweight title against the Thai fighter Pungalungsor Sinju in his 20th fight. He would end up losing the belt in his first defense to Japan's fighter Tomoki Kameta. The boxer finally hung up his gloves last year and has embarked on a journey to help young boxers and help them move up the ranks. We will once again visit the marketplace before Le Rugby Joe.
this month on DSTV Premium. Nora is back as life in the Big Apple continues to surprise her and her outrageous family and friends.
I have an idea.
You do?
Two families battle for the coveted camp trophy in this hilarious family-friendly movie.
That was fun.
That was something.
And F1 hits the tarmac as Red Bull continues their push for dominance.
Absolutely epic!
It's your moment to be entertained by staying connected to DSTV Premium.
Namibian inside sender Leroux Malan has had another excellent season during the recently concluded Major League Rugby in the USA. His season included scoring 9 tries in 11 matches, including the winning try in the last second of the championship final, which handed the New England Free Jacks their first title. In spite of missing several matches because of injury, the 24-year-old did enough to be named the Major League Rugby Dream Team of the season alongside another formidable Namibian performer, Wayne Conradi, at number 8. Malan's name is expected to be read out to wear the jersey number 12 this week as the midfield partner to national team captain Johan Deisel, as the Namibian touring squad prepares to face Argentina in Uruguay's capital, Montevideo, on Saturday. As one of the commentators called him on Instagram, Leroux Malan is scarier than a dentist appointment. What a name. Our international correspondent Ariel Hart is on standby for the latest international news. But first, let us go for another break.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's go get rich from that dying old
We need to keep an eye on Beatrice and Dick. They're trying to take our money.
What is it that Dan used to say?
If you're scared of dying, don't be afraid to live.
No one's born bad. Like anything, it takes practice.
What's all the commotion?
There's a robbery across the street.
What?
I am Puss in Boots.
What's a Puss in Boots?
He is me.
Frank has built something truly special. What he's created out here, it's a different way, a better way.
What are we doing?
changing the world.
It takes heart and all the soul. A head stuck in the game. It takes every bone in your body, all the blood in your veins. And then more blood, and more sweat, more tears, all your hopes and your dreams. It takes conquering fears. It's late nights and weekends. 6 to 6s, 9 to 5s. It takes sacrifice and suffering every moment of our lives. It takes kick after kick, being kicked when you're down. It takes fighting for hours for inches of ground. It takes every last line out, every last second spent. It takes absolute devotion. It takes 100%.
How do you find the perfect time? Is it in what we create? Or is perfection a form of art? Can we taste the perfect time? Move to it. Feel it. Or is it best enjoyed together? The perfect time is out there. Come with us to find it. Vintage Draft. Perfect time. Perfect beer.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with Soccer World Cup in New Zealand and Australia. It's a Women's World Cup currently being played there, and not a good result for co-host New Zealand. It's New Zealand that lost against the Philippines. That was a big surprise after New Zealand won their opening game against Norway, but it was the Philippines that scored their first ever win at any World Cup, and it was in the 24th minute. It was Serena Bolden that scored for the Philippines for the 1-0 victory that was played in Wellington. It was co-host New Zealand that lost a chance to qualify for the knockout phases of the World Cup. If they've beaten the Philippines, they would have gone through to the knockout phases, but now they need to play against Switzerland also now and beat Switzerland to qualify for the knockout phases. And it was early in the tournament that Switzerland beat Philippines by 2-0. The next game related to an African team playing in the tournament will be on Wednesday, and that is when Zambia play against Spain. A difficult game for them after they lost 5-0 against Japan. And staying with soccer news, that is transfer news in the men's soccer world at the moment, and it's the Saudi Pro League that continue to sign high-profile players, or look to sign high-profile players to join the league in Saudi Arabia. And the latest is Al Hilal, and they're making a massive offer, or about to make a massive offer, for Kylian Mbappe. That is the French international and also the captain of the France team, the 24-year-old currently playing for PSG, or Paris Saint-Germain. And it was a PSG that gave the clear for him to negotiate with the club Al Hilal, and it is an eye-watering 260 million euros that is offered for Kylian Mbappe. Apparently that is what is been speculated, and if that is the case, it will be a new world record. The highest money paid ever in a transfer was for Neymar, the Brazilian striker, and that was way back in 2017 when PSG paid 200 million euros for him to join from Barcelona to PSG. But at the moment, it's just offers being made. It seems like it is a reality, so it might be that 260 million euros could be paid for Kylian Mbappe to join the club Al Hilal in the Saudi Arabian Pro League. And continuing international sports news with cycling news, it is a Tour de France for women, the Tour de France Femme, that continues. It was stage 2, and the winner there was Lehane Lippert. She's from Germany. That was a sprint finish to the end. She just beat Lotte Kopecky. She's from Belgium. She won the first stage on the opening stage on Sunday, and in third position was Sylvia Persico, and in fourth position South African Ashley Moolman-Pasio. So it was Lehane Lippert of Germany that survived 152 kilometers as the winner. There was rain and lots of hills to go over in the stage, but she won in 4 hours, 13 minutes and 43 seconds. In the overall standings at the moment, it is Lotte Kopecky that remain in the lead after winning the first stage quite comfortably. So total combined time at the moment is 7 hours, 17 minutes and 36 seconds. She's 49 seconds ahead of Lehane Lippert, that moves into second place now. And in third position now is South African Ashley Moolman-Pasio. She's 59 seconds behind the leader. The third stage will be 147 kilometers, and the tour finishes, it will be 8 stages, and it finishes on Sunday. To close off international sports news, it's tennis news, and it's news from the Canadian Open Tennis Tournament in Toronto that will start on the 7th of August. And news from the organizers is that Novak Djokovic, he announced that he will not be able to play in the tournament, and his management announced that he's fatigued after the Wimbledon tournament. Understandably so, he lost in 5 sets in the final. It's more maybe mental fatigue than physical fatigue, but the 36-year-old Novak Djokovic not playing in the Canadian Open in Toronto in August. He won that tournament. It is Novak Djokovic. He won the Canadian Open 4 times in his career. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Speaking of good things and good news, it is with Cricket Namibia. They have provided us with footage which they won an award in support of the cancer journey. Cricket Namibia has devoted itself for a number of years with those projects, and it has been recognized. Here is the video courtesy of Cricket Namibia.
Apart from taking the game of cricket to our local communities and improving our infrastructures to improve the quality of the game, we are also so proud and happy that we're able to make a change and impact in the cancer community by associating ourselves and affiliating with the Cancer Association of Namibia.
What Cricket Namibia and the Pledge for Pink campaign is doing is literally investing in the public healthcare system and supporting the efforts that are already in place to help save lives.
We created 4 events around the Pledge for Pink campaign, where we had the APS Pink Day, where we witnessed and saw the Richard Eagles playing in pink to raise awareness for the cancer community, where the team put up a really great performance against the DP World Lions and ended with a win.
We're actually really proud of our players, because they go out there in pink and they play for their country, but also for cancer and the Cancer Association and Namibians afflicted by this disease.
We also had the Pink Ball Night with the Anti-Swindle Fashion Week, which celebrated everyone that has been affected by cancer. And with this, we were able to raise funds for the cancer community. And lastly, also had the Upkowitz Motors Pink Golf Day, where it has been a day where we saw lots of men coming in numbers dressed in pink to support a cause that has taken over the world.
Having the national cricket team actually saying, we support what you do, we support the work that you do, it brings people to the table. It brings the general public to understand that this is a disease that affects every one of us.
To see the crowd coming in numbers, dressed in pink, really made a big impact. People have pledged during the game day. A lot of auctioning items were made, and all the funds literally went to Cancer Association of Namibia.
The immediate purpose was awareness, to make sure that people are aware again of the disease and what the Cancer Association is doing to address those needs. But in total we raised 152,000 Namibian dollars for cancer.
The money is literally used to buy screening kits and pay for cytology services. And with the funds that were raised during the most recent campaign, we are able to screen about 15,000 Namibians complimentary, and that's a huge number.
This is a campaign where we see it going long term. It's a campaign that we look forward to hosting annually. We're so glad and proud that this campaign was able to lit a candle of hope for everyone that has been affected by cancer.
Support the Pledge for Pink campaign. It is truly an amazing campaign by an amazing group of people. Their passion is sport, ours is saving lives, and together we're making a difference.
It is indeed something great what sports can do, especially in terms of health and contributing towards a healthy nation. And Cricket Namibia has shown that over the years, and there's no doubt that they have been scooping this award because of the job or the kind of devotion and dedication they have given themselves towards many projects. That brings us to the end of today's show. Please do catch the Sport Rep again tomorrow at the same time and place. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.